former national chairman of the People's Democratic Party and a chieftain of the party, Chief Olabode George, has praised President Muhammadu Buhari for showing great courage in making sure Nigeria will have a free and fair election without the inducement of money to the electorate. Chief George highlighted that the president has proved to be a man of his word by upholding the cashless policy and Naira redesign. He stated further that mopping up the Naira notes is a bid to stop certain politician who has literally turned his home to a bank where bullion vans stroll in and out. Chief George alleged that Nigeria is in a critical stage and that if the president is not taking this step, the Naira will definitely lose its significance. According to him, mopping up the Naira is not just political but also to gain economic growth. He said the concept enunciated by the president is an appreciated one. Basically, you can see that Buhari wants to mop up the Naira notes because a man has turned his home into a bank where bullion vans drive in and out. The president was ensuring that this coming election will be free and fair, and we want to bring Nigeria to the level of civilized countries in the world. Now today, I've always said it, what Buhari is doing is just like 10-15% of what he's supposed to do, up to like 80%. So this one will not even change anything. But for those of you who always, maybe because invariably what the person that Body Judge is referring to is Tinubu, you know that the two of them, they are cat and rat. So of course they will be happy. But it goes beyond that. Then what about the suffering that the people are going through? Tinubu has his own faults. Nobody's coming here to paint him this because they are all the same. Because it's affecting Tinubu, that's why he's crying. Not because of you on the street, not because of you listening to me. It's not crying because he wants better life for you. No, because it's going to affect him. And you see that all the APC governors are against Buhari because of this singular act. And this reason why PDP are happy is that it's going to affect Tinubu in one way or the other, and which is a plus to them. This idea of maybe some cabals are the one working towards or working with a article to win, to me I think it's neither here nor there. These guys just want to get sympathy. That's why they are calling some cabals here and there. So it's not because this PDP too they are concerned about Nigerians. All of them are the same from A to Z. We just have a just tiny fraction of people who are really patriotic in this country. So that is just it. And the same Buhari, because that is the reason why I will not praise Buhari for this, is the same Buhari was looked the other way. What kind of hypocrisy is that? He looked the other way when the same Tinubu was using the bullion van to help him to do a manner of things. I asked a question that why is it that during Buhari's time when he was contesting, he didn't even go to Southwest or anywhere to go and be spending money and doing all manner of things. But unfortunately, those who do not have sense, they were stealing from their states and helping him. But the reverse is the case. That's why you see that Tinubu is concentrating more on in the north. If really to Buhari has done well for you, or you have done well for Buhari, I see no reason why you should be stressing yourself. You're supposed to be, rub my back, I rub your back. You have rubbed his back, then it is time for him to rub your back. And this idea of following you now, you think he likes you, you must be joking. And also, nobody should be happy that Buhari is doing anything special, or you'll be blaming Emefiele, because Emefiele did not win. Buhari is the one behind this whole thing. And because they believe that Buhari has not been going to campaign ground to campaign with Tinubu, they believe that that is the where the problem is. Of course, this issue of a money redesign is, of course, is because of Tinubu. There's no doubt about it. But I don't know why Tinubu is just easily deceived, and those who are around him are deceiving him. That all of a sudden, because people shouted that why is it that Tinubu or Buhari is not going out with him, and all of a sudden it's okay. Is that what you want? I know what I'm still going to do at the end of the day, because yes, some northerners saying that the north still has 4 years to complete their own term, and they will come and tell you that nothing like zoning. Well, that is by the way. So we know who body judge is talking about. All of you are not sincere. Baba still playing bad politics of bitterness in the midst of suffering in the land. How low can people go because of hatred for a man of uncommon grace? Really uncommon grace? Hmm. Somebody, what Tinubu is reaping today is what he has sown before. So nobody should pity all of them. In one way or the other, they have made mess with the people's life. So now, when they are beginning to get their own reward, people will start to have pity on them. Oh no, it's not so. It's not that. It's not just working. He can't even do that successfully. That man is not moved by all these policies. He has control over all these banks. He already gotten the money he will spend to induce the voters. Stop suffering Nigerians because of one person. More so, he used same money to bring you to power. Yes, he used the same money to bring Buhari to power. So what job is Buhari doing now that people will be praising him? Please tell them. Then why is he crying since like a baby lover, like a baby over the policy? Stop pretending, because it's affecting him so much, because no matter the banks he has access to, he can't even get the amount of cash he has stocked for this election to rig himself up. He has failed woefully. Like I said, none of them for a lot of people who are tilting to this side or tilting to that side, it's not going to help you, because the at the end of the day, the mindset of these politicians is not to help you, is not to even reason that your life should be better. This is cowardice. He should just arrest the bullion vans man and charge him for money laundering. In China and Singapore, the bullion vans would have become food for termites, or in the West, it will be in jail. It will be in jail rather suffering the masses. In that is that man suffering from that rubbish policy? Stop jealousy of that man. You have no sense to think normal. It's affecting Tinubu. Anything that does not affect Tinubu, you will not say anything. Have you ever seen him condemn what is happening with the Nigerian people that have been crying all this while? Have you ever seen him or heard him say anything concerning them? No, this one is hitting him. It's hitting him, it's affecting everybody. Well, Olabode George, an unrepentant enemy of Ashiwaju. But let's think of this whole thing. We all know that he's talking about Tinubu, but why is it that you are now saying it is Tinubu? He didn't even mention Tinubu. He didn't mention Tinubu, so why abusing him? Whether you like it or not, Tinubu is our next president. There's no president in all of them, my brother. The revolution is coming. None of them will rule as presidents of this nation. I'm telling you. So what is not going to happen? Okay. Good idea from President Buhari. What is good there? If really it's because of one man is doing it, why didn't he do it when the same person was using the same money to sponsor his re-election? Buhari is not a man of integrity. So you are happy that the masses are suffering just because of one person. Okay, shame will soon be your portion. Just don't tell us that you were misunderstood to have said you would relocate. Stop lamenting. Tinubu will never rule Nigeria. Okay. When you begin to hear some comments, or you know where they are coming from. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.